Well, hey guys, welcome back. Today we're looking at a Rapido release in HO scale. It's the F30A, F30D, and F30G flat cars. We've got quite an array here, so let's take a look at what you get in the box next. Alright, so quick unboxing for you. In the box, a couple parts and pieces here. There's some information on the flat cars. These are 50s era cars. I'll be going over some of this in the review too. Exploded parts diagram shares a page with some prototype history and Rapido train sticker. Popping this open now. Now the plastic bowstring, gotta be really careful pulling this out of the box because there are some delicate parts, including lots of detail. Alright, so this is a die-cast chassis, so it's got pretty good weight to it even though it's a flat car. These are the 2E F10 trucks, which are correct for Pennsylvania Railroad in this case. They've got turned metal wheels. As you can see below, there's full brake rigging kind of tucked up under those wheels. You have separately applied grab irons. You can see those adorn the ends here. Coupler cut lever, got metal couplers as well. And these are Rapido's new semi-scale couplers. So they're metal couplers. I don't know if I can get a good view of them. They're so small, but these are metal couplers and Rapido's now in the coupler business. So there's 6 numbers available per paint scheme. And just so you guys have a price point, if you want a 6-pack of cars, it's $359.70 if Canadian, $299.70 US MSRP. Single cars, $59.95 Canadian, $49.95 US. Again, MSRP, so you might be able to find discounts available. As we turn to look at this end, you can see a brake wheel. More separately applied details, like I said, the coupler cut lever, and there's the brake line rigging, and the areas to contain bars, rods and stuff to contain the load. You have a wooden panel appearance on the deck as well. These cars ran pretty much from the mid to late 50s all the way to the 80s, and Rapido wanted to make sure those era modelers are taken care of. A little hard to see, but I'm going to put it at this angle. You can see that they've even got the cutouts in the crossbars here that support the deck. Those little looped cutouts, you can see those peeking out at you. There's a little better view of those, so even those are accurately modeled. It's also tie down points. If you take a look here, you can see the loop where you tie down the load. And just kind of a great model from Rapido, accurately modeled from what I could find online. But what else would you expect from Rapido? That's about how they operate. Now I'm showing you A, D, and G variations of this car. We already went over D, but this is A. So as you can see, there's no real supports on the A version. There's some differences. This is Conrail, and you still see the prominent brake wheel right here. Which this is very, very delicate, so be careful unboxing that. And you still see the separately applied grab irons. We're going to zoom in on this so you have a better look. But there's separately applied grabs there as well. Popped one off of one of the cars here. But, you know, just be careful because Rapido goes to great lengths for the detail, and sometimes I tend to manhandle things. So the D we already talked about, but this is a different D. It's got a trailer hitch, so you can put a truck trailer on there. That's got a nice flat black appearance, isn't too shiny. Doesn't scream plastic. You could still dull coat it, I'm sure, if you're going to weather the locomotive. I mean the rolling stock. And then G here. So, and here you can see, and it's on the D as well, the prominent little ramp area for the wheels, or the stands to rest, not the wheels, but the stands of the trailer. So that's going to give a little elevated area above the deck for that. Another interesting thing is on the TTX especially is this angle right here. You can see how that TTX lettering is almost on like a billboard type mount on the side of that car. So pretty interesting details as well captured by Rapido. Last but not least is pin central. This is a F30A. So another variation we've already gone over, but just wanted to show you that scheme. Do a quick Vanna White 360 of this, and then we'll go into a little bit of operation, but not much. If you're wondering the weight on these cars, my screen isn't the best on this scale, but they come in at 2.8 ounces, 78 grams. That one's a little more robust, so I'll take this one. Still 2.8 ounces and 78 grams, so, or 80 grams in this case. It adjusted slightly, but that's the weight for you. Okay, these tend to roll pretty freely. The wheel sets are engaged, so you have no problem pulling however many you need. They don't just take off on you, but they roll freely. Coupler height, you can be the judge on that. I'm having a hard time with the angles. It looks a little low on that side. I'll check another end of another car just for some diversity in this test. And that side looks almost spot on, but you be the judge, because you have the best angle. I've got this little viewfinder to look at here. Well, that's going to about do it for this review of the Rapido F30 flat cars and a few different variations. Overall, a solid model, great detail. You're going to want to make sure you be careful because there is a lot of detail on these. Decent weight for being a flat car. You know, they're die cast and there's lots of different variations. And you can probably find some deals at your online retailers or brick and mortar hobby shops because Rapido has a pretty robust dealer network. With that said, solid model, and MRA compliance is good on everything except for it looked like one coupler. And that's about all. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time right here on the channel. Take care.